Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to say welcome, and for those of you that are a part of the Fab Whining family, welcome back. My name is Krista and you're watching Fashion, Beauty, and Wine. So in today's video for a Wine Down Wednesday, I know it's been a long time since I did a Wine Down Wednesday, but the Wine Down Wednesdays, I feel like I want to make more of like monthly special. Wine Down Wednesdays are extremely hard to plan, and I know that it may seem like my life is interesting, but it really is not. And so it's always hard to find different types of topics to talk about. So in today's video, I wanted to revisit a topic that I had already done. I wanted to do it because I feel like you all liked it. It was a very useful video, and honestly, it's one of the highest watch videos. So I decided to do the video again, but do it with a different company. And guys, when I tell you, I tried to find some good reviews, but it was nothing but negative reviews. Now, the company that I'm going to be talking about today is Fashion Nova. So a little bit about Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova has two different companies. So the first company that they have is the company where they send their clothes to celebrities, big influencers on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. That's the good company. That's the company where everything is sent 1 to 2 days. Best of the best clothes are sent to them. And these influencers and these celebrities rave about the brand. They rave and absolutely rave about the brand. And then it makes you want to buy their stuff. And then that's what brings me to the second company. Now, the second company is the company that you and we have to deal with, okay? This is the company where all of their bills get paid so that they can finance the second company to give free things to the celebrity and the influencers. It's the company where they don't respond to you. They don't have a phone number for you to contact them. It's the company where they tell you to pay for 2-day shipping and then they send it 30 days later. It's the company that you and we have to deal with. The company where they just shit all over us and then, we have to deal with it. It's the company where they don't give refunds. They only offer store credit, even, get this, if they don't have the products in stock, yeah. So they will offer store credit. They don't give refunds. They don't answer phones. They don't even give you a phone number, okay? Let alone respond to text. Everything is always automated. It's just a great, great company. And some people have never had problems with it. Some people live by Fashion Nova. And I completely get it. I completely get it. It's cheap, it's trendy, and you just don't want to spend your money on an $80 dress that you're only gonna wear one time and then it's just gonna sit in your closet. I completely get it, but then at the end of the day, it's your money. So this is the company that millions and millions of people rave about, but then some of them find out the honest to God truth. I'm gonna be reading some reviews from a reputable site. I'm not just going on any website, but I'm going to the Better Business Bureau. And honestly, when people write a review on the Better Business Bureau, it's kind of like the last resort. So this is just happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over what I'm seeing from this website. Now, I have my history with Fashion Nova, and if you want to know more about that, or if you follow me, you probably already know about that. But if you want to know more about the Fashion Nova experience that I had, then I'm going to link the video below. I'm also going to do a follow-up at the end of this video and let you know what ended up happening with that whole shindig that I had with Fashion Nova. Now, if you want to hear more about some of these reviews that people from Fashion Nova, you probably get the idea, the gist of this. But if you want to hear some reviews from real people like me and you that have had experiences with Fashion Nova, then sit back, relax, get your popcorn out and your wine, and let's get into it. But before we get into it, we're gonna talk about this wine that I'm drinking, which is a Pinot Noir from Viansa. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of background on this wine, a few others that I got from this company, Viansa, and yeah, this is probably gonna be the only pretty thing about this video. The winery that I'm highlighting today is Viansa. It's actually the first vineyard that I've ever visited, so everything was really new to me. Seeing how vines really looked and grew was absolutely amazing. Usually when you think of grapevines, you think of the little scrawny stems that grow around stalks, but this was way different. These vines are actually little trees. Everything was so beautiful and bountiful, but this was one of the more smaller vineyards. So they had a little tasting room inside, but since their wines are only sold through their tasting room or through their membership program, I'm really not going to go into full detail about the wines per se. The clips are more so for your enjoyment so you can see the vineyard, get a feel for the atmosphere and everything. But the tasting room was beautiful and was full of history. The room was decorated with old and new bottles, and of course they had small plates and bottles for sale if you wanted to purchase them. I ended up grabbing several of the half-size bottles. I grabbed a Grenache, Pinot Noir, and Sauvignon Blanc. And so the wine that I am featuring today is the Pinot Noir. Now the Pinot Noir is a light to medium body Pinot Noir. It's juicy, it has dark fruit notes, blackberry and blueberry, then a spicy finish. Even though I enjoyed this wine, my favorite wine of all three was the Sauvignon Blanc. Surprisingly though, I usually tend to stick with Sancerres and Sauvignon Blancs from France. So actually liking this Sauvignon Blanc really, like I said, caught me off guard. It was more robust, it was less clean. I mean, it was still light and clean and crisp, but you had more tropical notes, nectar and guava flavors, but it was really delicious. And I'm really mad at myself because I only drank like a glass of it and then it sat in my refrigerator forever and it went bad. But I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't drink the full bottle. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, not that that little part was bad or anything, because I gave you all some great clips. It's nice to know the backstory from, something that we enjoy every single day. So I have my phone, so if you see me looking down and reading, it's because everything's on my phone. There is no damn way that I'm going to be able to memorize all of this and then do all of that stuff. So I'm not going to say the name, but I'm going to give you the date. These reviews are pretty current. So the first one: do not shop here if you need something quickly, in all capital letters. I placed my order of one pair of jeans when I've been a loyal customer ordering things over $100. I placed this order on May 5th, guys. I did not get a tracking number until 3 days later. No shipment, just a tracking number. When they try to tell you you're paying $6 for 2-day shipping, this is a load of BS. I'm guessing what they say because it's a bunch of stars. And a scam. I feel like I've been robbed. It is now May 13th and I'm still waiting for my package. Just ridiculous. I want free store credit or something to be done regarding this hassle. Now this review was written on May 13th, 2018. Okay, and so on May 14th, Fashion Nova responded, "We sincerely apologize for the delay and inconvenience this has caused. Your package has been shipped and delivered on 5/14. Please view the link providing further tracking details and delivering confirmation. Thank you for bringing this to our attention." So then on May 15th, the same customer responded. She says, "Yeah, I already got the package. Still doesn't fix that I waited 11 days to have a pair of jeans delivered to me in Florida. I want some type of reimbursement. Free gift card, free item to keep having a loyal customer. This is just blank. You guys aren't even professional, don't answer phones, scams all these poor girls for $6 for 2 days shipping, and we get it 11 days later." All capital letters. Girls, listen up. The 2-day shipping is a scam. Do the math. They're making mad money off lying to us. Second review. I ordered 2 dresses from this site on a Thursday. Granted, it was a Thursday night, so I expected processing to take place on the following Friday morning. The Thursday night that I ordered, the company instantly took the money from my account without actually processing or a tracking number. I got the tracking number Monday afternoon. I paid for 2-day shipping, so even with processing taking place Monday, I still thought I would have my items by the end of the week. I have yet to receive my order. I have called and still haven't spoken to a real person, emailed on more than one occasion, and still have not received anything back. I will never order from this company again. And that was on May 11th, 2018. On May 14th, they responded. We sincerely apologize for the delay and inconvenience this has caused. Same blimbo blimbo. Your package has been shipped and delivered on 5/12/2008. Please view link below, providing further tracking details and delivery confirmation. To the delay in your package, we have issued a refund for shipping. Please allow 5 to 7 business days for transaction to reflect bank statement. We apologize for the issue. We thank you for bringing this to our attention. So they refunded the $6 for shipping. And again, they replied with the same thing. They just changed the date. They changed the link to the tracking number. And then they also added, oh, we've given you a refund for the $6 shipping. Yeah. May 11th, another one. I placed my order 4 days ago and still hasn't been processed. I did a big order for an upcoming trip, and now due to their lack of response or commitment to shipping it on time, I will not have my clothes before I leave. I have tried to get an update on my order and when it will be shipped, and they sent me an automated email explaining their shipping expectations, which I already know and they have failed to live up to. This is completely unacceptable to promise shipping commitments that they obviously can't live up to. I will be sure to spread the word as I am disappointed and I left without any of my clothes for my trip. Order number, blah, 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 blah. That's absolutely ridiculous. This girl paid for, I'm guessing, 2 days shipping. The order still hasn't been processed. Now she goes on her trip and she still doesn't have the clothes. So Fashion Nova's response, which was on May 14th, 3 days later, now that the girl is gone, we sincerely apologize for the delay and inconvenience this has caused. Your package has shipped and is currently in transit to its destination. Please view link below, providing further tracking details. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Review what link? The girl is already on her trip. She doesn't have service. She doesn't have internet. She doesn't have service. How in the hell do you think that she can track this? And why do you think she wants to track it now that she's already on her trip? She can't even get to them. She can't wear them. What is the purpose of even responding, Fashion Nova, 4 days later when she clearly mentioned she was on her trip? Guys, I'm going to read 2 more. And this will be it for this video because I don't want to keep you all day. May 10th, 2018. I placed an order on April 4th, 2018, and 2 orders on April 9th, 2018. I tried to reach out to the company because all the clothes I bought came so small. They sent me the wrong size items. I sent an email regarding a return label, but I still didn't talk to any customer service rep. So I decided to pay my return package with a return flyer they provide. I sent it on May 1st and had past days I haven't received any emails about a refund or if I want an exchange. I'm so disappointed about Fashion Nova. I was very excited about how people talk good quality clothes and how wonderful a company Fashion Nova is. It's well expected when they're getting paid for promoting their brand. I guess what they mean that I expected it to be good since they have celebrities promoting their brand. I hope someone can help me solve this issue since I worked real hard to earn my money. Fashion Nova says, we thank you for the information provided and sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this has caused. Our records show items were received and a store credit has been issued. Please keep a lookout for the email containing your full store credit code in the form of an e-gift card. We also welcome you to use the discount code SHIP30 for an additional 30% off plus free shipping. We thank you for bringing this to our attention, and they responded on May 4th. Now, on May 10th, another person wrote an email or wrote a review. Fashion Nova refused to provide me store credit or a full refund for an item I returned because they said USPS lost the return package and it never made it to the warehouse. With the same order, they credited me store credit before sending my items to me because they had run out of stock of one style I ordered, which delayed the shipment of my entire package by a couple of weeks. I should have known from there that the warehouse filling system was not organized enough to track purchases and returns efficiently. The clothing I did receive, for the most part, fit. The only exception being a full price dress that was too small. Their policy used to state that customers had to pay for the shipping price back because it wasn't free. So I shipped it off, saved the tracking number, and sent it. 28 days later, no refund. I contacted customer service and they said they had not received the payment. Providing them what records I had, including pictures of the items prior to the boxing with my invoice number. I asked them to check again. They stopped replying. I emailed them again, started a new dispute to no avail. In the end, I paid for the items that were both sent to me and then not refunded to me, and shipping costs to the warehouse. I was so disheartened from the lack of blank, blank, blank. I would not recommend this site to anyone, and their lack of responsibility over returns. So that was on May 10th. On May 14th, I guess this is the day that they're replying to all of the reviews. They says, we truly apologize for the inconvenience this has caused you. We would like to further assist you and provide you with the next conclusion. Please issue the return tracking number so we may confirm the shipment being returned back to our facility. We thank you for bringing this to our attention and hope to hear from you soon. And then the customer on May 16th said, we'll follow up by opening a dispute through your online website. Thank you. I'm tired. Honestly, after reading all of those reviews, like, that's ridiculous. And my husband is even laughing. He knew my whole situation that went on with Fashion Nova, so he's laughing because he knows how horrible of a company they are, and with reason. Like, this is just hilarious. This is comical that they're even responding as if, you know, they have such a great rapport with their customers. Like, they actually answer phones, like they actually respond to emails. Like, this is ridiculous. This is like one of those tourist restaurants that you find, you know, in the middle of Times Square. Like, they don't give a crap about good service. What they care about is turn and burn, getting you in and out, and they're going to treat you like crap. They're going to give you crappy food, and you can complain all you want to, but because they're in the middle of Times Square, they're going to always get customers, so they don't care about reviews. And that's kind of how Fashion Nova is. It really is pretty sad because I've had my issues with Fashion Nova. The last order that I placed with Fashion Nova, which was supposed to come at a certain time, but it didn't come at a certain time, I filed a dispute with PayPal, and PayPal told me not to accept the order. They would refund me back all my money. So when the mail lady came, I refused the order. I received a message right away from Fashion Nova saying that I had refused the order. It also stated on USPS website that I had refused the order. So the next day, I received an email saying, oh, we had the wrong address, so we're reshipping the package. What wrong address? The email that you all sent the day before, as well as what was noted on the USPS website, was that I had refused the order. Yet Fashion Nova, you still decided to resend the package because you knew what you were doing. You knew how the system worked with PayPal. You knew how to trick the system and work it out so that you can get that money. And what happened is I was out of town. And so since I was out of town, and I wasn't able to refuse the package for a second time, the package was left on my doorstep and I refused to touch it. And because I refused to touch it, PayPal closed the dispute in Fashion Nova's favor. Well, you know, I called PayPal. They then reopen the case, and they told me that I had to reship it. I ended up returning the package back, and I recorded the tracking number, and I waited until Fashion Nova accepted it, and then I submitted that information to PayPal, and once that information was submitted and they received the package, PayPal refunded me my money, and I ended up getting my money. Now, had I not returned that shipment for a second time and had to pay out of my pocket, I felt like Fashion Nova knew what they did, and when I reopened the dispute up and they saw that it was reopened and they couldn't refuse the package because then PayPal would see that, they accepted the package, but the only way they were going to accept it is if I paid out of my pocket shipping, which was half the amount of money for the clothes that I paid for anyway. Well, not really, but it was a good like 15% of what I had paid for. Anyhow, with that being said, I returned the package. I got my money back. And sometimes when you're not getting a response from Fashion Nova, what you just need to do is stop responding to them, stop reaching out to them, and go to your credit card company, return the stuff, give them the tracking number, and have them take care of the situation, because it's not worth the headache. Stop shopping at that company, because it's very clear that that company don't care about me and you, and we're the ones that are paying their bills. As long as you guys, you and me, keep shopping at Fashion Nova and paying their bills, Fashion Nova is going to continue to treat you all and us as a whole the way they have been treating us, because they don't care. Stop supporting these companies that are not there to support you. Stop giving your money to them, and stop believing everything that you see on the internet, because what all of this stuff that you see on the internet is not always true. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, take a moment to press that subscribe button. And then while you're at it, turn on that notification bell so that you can be alerted every time I post a new video. Now, I am on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Musical.ly, all under keywords fashion, beauty, and wine. So I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you again for joining me. In the spirit of me, I wish you all nothing but peace, love, fashion, beauty, and wine. Bye.